You may have heard that communication is key to any healthy relationship, but there's another layer to communication that many people overlook. It's the silent language we speak through our body, the way we move, how we stand, the expressions on our faces. They all convey powerful messages about our emotions, our intentions, and our connection with others. Understanding these nonverbal cues can transform your relationship and bring you closer to your partner in ways words never could. Today, we're going to dive into how to read body language and what to look for in order to build a happy, healthy relationship. Think for a moment about the last time you and your partner were together. Maybe you were having a conversation, or just sitting in silence. Did you notice how your partner's body responded to the situation? Did they seem open and engaged? Or maybe distant? Our bodies constantly send signals, and learning how to read these signals can help you understand your partner's feelings and needs without them having to say a word. When you pay attention to body language, you can pick up on things that might otherwise go unnoticed. And in doing so, you create a deeper emotional connection with your partner. Let's start with the basics. Posture. Posture can reveal so much about how someone is feeling. When your partner is standing tall, shoulders back and facing you, it shows they're open, confident, and engaged in the moment. It's a positive sign that they're emotionally available. But when someone is slouching, crossing their arms, or turning away from you, it's a signal that they might be feeling closed off, defensive, or disconnected. Understanding these shifts in posture can help you gauge your partner's emotional state and give you a clue as to whether they're feeling comfortable and present, or whether they might be holding something back. Eye contact is another powerful tool in reading body language. Eye contact can be deeply intimate. It's a way of showing your partner that you're focused on them and that you're fully engaged. When someone maintains eye contact during a conversation, it conveys trust and connection. It says, "I'm here with you, I'm listening, and I care about what you have to say." However, if your partner avoids eye contact, it can suggest discomfort, dishonesty, or disinterest. It might not always mean something negative, but it's important to notice, especially if this behavior becomes a pattern. Learning to notice these shifts in eye contact can help you understand your partner's true feelings and allow you to respond accordingly. When it comes to touch, it's one of the most intimate forms of communication in a relationship. A gentle touch on the arm, holding hands, or cuddling. These physical gestures show affection, care, and love. When your partner reaches for your hand or gives you a reassuring touch, it's their body's way of saying, "I'm here for you." Touch has a way of creating emotional closeness, and even when words fail, it can bring comfort and understanding. But not all touch is positive. If your partner pulls away when you try to touch them, it could be a sign that they're feeling overwhelmed, uncomfortable, or distant. Paying attention to how your partner responds to physical touch can help you understand their emotional needs and give you a chance to adjust accordingly. Another important aspect of body language is facial expressions. Our faces are incredibly expressive, and they can reveal a lot about how we're feeling, even if we're not speaking. When your partner smiles, especially a genuine smile that involves the eyes, it shows they're happy, content, and comfortable. But if their facial expressions are tense or they look unhappy or frustrated, it's worth paying attention to. A furrowed brow, a clenched jaw, or a tight-lipped expression can indicate that your partner is upset, stressed, or anxious. Being able to read these subtle changes in your partner's face allows you to respond with empathy and understanding, creating a space for open communication. Now let's talk about mirroring. Have you ever noticed that when you're with someone, you tend to unconsciously mimic their movements? Like if they lean in, you lean in too, or if they cross their arms, you might do the same. This is called mirroring, and it's a natural way to create rapport and connection. When you mirror your partner's body language, it shows that you're in tune with them, that you're emotionally aligned. It's a subtle way of saying, "I understand you," and it can help foster trust and closeness. If you're feeling disconnected from your partner, try mirroring their body language. It can bring you closer and strengthen your bond. You may have noticed how tension can show up in your body language during moments of disagreement. When there's conflict, it's easy for both partners to tense up, cross their arms, or look away. These physical signs can make the situation feel more intense and less welcoming. When this happens, it's important to pay attention to how your body responds. If you find yourself becoming tense or defensive, try taking a deep breath and consciously relaxing your body. Keep your posture open, maintain eye contact, and speak in a calm tone. This can help diffuse the tension and create space for a more constructive conversation. Learning how to manage your body language during moments of conflict can prevent misunderstandings and help both partners feel heard. Let's not forget about the power of silence. Sometimes body language isn't just about the things we do, but also about the things we don't do. Silence can be just as telling as any gesture. Have you ever noticed how your partner's energy shifts when they are upset or uncomfortable, even without saying a word? You can feel the change in the air. Their body might become tense, they might avoid eye contact, or they might just sit there, withdrawn. This is their body language communicating something important. It's a sign that they're not feeling emotionally open. And it's a cue that they may need space, time, or reassurance. Learning to read these silent cues is just as important as understanding the gestures and expressions that come with words. Understanding body language isn't just about knowing what your partner is feeling. It's also about knowing how to respond. If you notice that your partner's body language suggests they're feeling down, anxious, or disconnected, how can you respond in a way that supports them? Maybe it's offering a comforting touch, leaning in to listen, or simply acknowledging how they're feeling. The key is to be present, to be mindful of both your own body language and your partner's, and to approach each situation with empathy and understanding. When you can read and respond to body language effectively, you create a stronger emotional connection and build a more supportive, loving relationship. Remember, every relationship is unique, and no one body language cue means the same thing for every person. It's important to pay attention to the context, the person's individual habits, and the overall situation. The more you practice reading body language, the more intuitive it will become, and the deeper your understanding of your partner will grow. By taking the time to learn about body language, you'll open up a new level of communication in your relationship. A level that goes beyond words and allows you to connect with your partner in ways that are both meaningful and profound. Body language is a silent language that speaks volumes, and when you learn how to listen to it, your relationship can thrive in ways you never imagined. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share because you will learn a ton of valuable information in the next video. Stay tuned for more insights on building stronger, more meaningful connections.